What's up, Jabo here, and today we have a new video and we have a lot to talk about. And for our first topic, we have Lil Baby. As I'm sure you guys already know, that this past weekend his close friend Lil Marlo was gunned down in Atlanta. He was on the highway and somebody decided to shoot at his vehicle, and well, everybody was very devastated to hear the news that another rapper is gone, especially during this pandemic that this happened. And actually yesterday Lil Baby had something to say about Lil Marlo, and he was just very sad to hear the news. Well, 2 days after Lil Marlo got hit, someone said on Twitter, sources are saying Atlanta police revealed an alleged $50,000 hit that killed Marlo this weekend was actually targeted to kill Lil Baby. Instead, this information is unconfirmed and we will update you if it gets confirmed or denied. And well, that's when a few minutes later Lil Baby responded and he said that it is fake news, that this is completely false. He also went on DJ Academic's page as well on his Instagram and he was laughing about the situation. Lil Baby then responded saying like, come on bro, certain things ain't meant to be posted. So that's when Academics took this down, because according to Lil Baby, this is complete fake news. It did not happen. He did not have no hit according to him. So overall, this entire situation is scary. Hopefully nobody out there has any ideas and really try to put a hit on Lil Baby now after this was going around social media. So hopefully that is not the case, because we can't lose any more rappers. And for our next topic, we have Megan Thee Stallion, and over the weekend it was reported that Tory Lanez was arrested and Megan Thee Stallion was in the car, and he was arrested for having a handgun inside the vehicle. And well, today she is finally speaking out about what really happened that night, and according to her, she's saying here that she was shot, and she says the narrative that is being reported about Sunday morning's events are inaccurate, and I'd like to set the record straight. On Sunday morning I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. I was never arrested. The police officers drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I'm incredibly grateful to be alive and that I'm expect to make full recovery, but it was important for me to clarify the details about the traumatic night. I'm currently focused on my recovery so I can return back to my life and back to making music as soon as possible. She then goes on to say, I was never arrested. This whole experience was an eye-opener and a blessing in disguise. I hate that it took this experience for me to learn how to protect my energy. So according to TMZ, they reported that police responded to multiple gunshots outside a Hollywood Hills party where Megan and Tory were at, and they found a handgun in the SUV that Tory, Megan, and another woman were in, and Tory was booked for a concealed weapon. And now everybody on Twitter is saying that probably Tory was the one who shot Meg. However, there is still no info on that or if that was really the case. However, a producer for Megan went on Twitter saying that Tory Lanez needs to count his days. So who knows what really happened at the time of this recording. There is still no info on what really happened. However, Megan is saying here that she was shot that day. And for our next topic, we have 6ix9ine, and at the time of this recording, he is no longer on Instagram. He deactivated his account, and TMZ does explain on what is going on. And it says here, 6ix9ine will be absent from social media in the last couple weeks before he regains his freedom, but he says he's coming back with a vengeance. 6ix9ine tells TMZ he just temporarily deactivated his Instagram account ahead of his home confinement ended around August 1st. The reason, he says his lawyer Lance Lazar recommended it for the rapper's safety, so he's following through. Tekashi says as freedom nears, his legal team thinks he might mistakenly leak some crucial info about his whereabouts, meaning where he is now or where he'll be next. Once he's cut loose, we're told Tekashi's team hasn't quite decided on that yet, but out of an abundance of caution, they're advising he go dark for a while as they figure out that next move. Not shockingly, Tekashi says he'll be back to trolling his haters soon enough and insists he will not be leaving his hometown of New York City. We're told one of his lawyers feels he should reconsider, so the matter is still up in the air. At any rate, 6ix9ine tells us he plans to keep roaming the streets of the Big Apple, but adds he'll be rolling like Trump and that he'll have a ton of armed guards around. Specifically, he says he plans to hire 22 of them, all former law enforcement officers. Tekashi also says he's gonna have 5 bulletproof SU-like whips to escort him around town. Despite all those heavy-duty precautions, he insists he has no fear and is actually excited to get out and about again. As for now, these final days of home confinement will go. Lazaro says the feds will continue to drug test him, advise him, and monitor his activity. Wow, so it looks like 6ix9ine is not going to leave New York City at all. And according to TMZ, they're saying here that 6ix9ine is not afraid, that he's going to be out and about and doing whatever he wants, and is going to have a ton of security, armed security around him. So it looks like 6ix9ine is going to be back on his BS like he was before. We shall see how this turns out, because it looks like 6ix9ine has no fear and is ready to get back to how things were before he got locked up. And for our next topic, we have Shag Lizzy and Lil Uzi Vert. And a couple days ago, ago, Shag Lizzy took to Instagram to go off on Lil Uzi Vert and also Roc Nation, because apparently they're asking Shag Lizzy to pay up for a feature that Lil Uzi Vert did. And he went on his Instagram story and he said, "Got Roc Nation reaching out talking about a check after the song already out, and I spoke to your little ass directly. That's some suck ass shit. Then you can't even hit me back and tell me yourself. Dudes be weird as shit. I ain't never paid for a verse in my life, boy." He then continues on by saying, "I don't even do no internet shit, but since you seem not to see my message, dude, F you." He then goes on by saying, "For years, dudes been blackballing me and I don't say shit. 95 of the rap dudes I effed with switched up. F dudes, think they cooler than me or something. You dudes is some F lames with a name. Please don't play with me, and it's up with whoever." So Shag Lizzy is not happy with Lil Uzi Vert, and he's talking about the song, which appears to be Right or Wrong, that was released a couple weeks ago, and it appears that they are wanting for Shag Lizzy to pay up, but he's claiming here that he's never paid for a verse. So hopefully this is sorted out as soon as possible. And for our next topic, we have Pop Smoke, and some more information is coming out on what is going on with this case. As I'm sure you guys already know, that a couple days ago the killers were released who were involved in the murder of Pop Smoke, and yesterday they're saying here that 2 of the guys are eligible for the death penalty, and we're talking about Corey Walker and Keandre Rogers, and it says here that they are eligible for the death penalty. However, if they don't get the death penalty, they will face life in prison without the possibility of parole. Also, the 2 juveniles in this case have been charged with murder as well and robbery in juvenile court, and at the time of this recording probably more information will be released, but so far they're saying here that the 2 adults in this case are eligible. And that is it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these topics. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, I'm out.